Yo, what's going on, guys? XD Gaming here. Welcome back to another video. And today, in this video, I'm joined with Kimolba Plays here.
Yep.
His link will be in the description. Go subscribe to his channel. It's pretty sweet. We're gonna be talking about Black Ops 4 and what we speculate for it. So, Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It's basically we expect it to come out this November. We think it's gonna be called Black Ops 4. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna be called Black Ops 4 or not?
I think it's going to, but it just isn't as good as doing as Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, you know?
It's not gonna be as good.
But yeah. It's like the name of it just doesn't flow like Black Ops
Black Ops
3.
4? I don't know. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna be talking about the zombies specifically, because the multiplayer and stuff, well, that always changes. It really doesn't matter about the multiplayer, the campaign anymore. But the zombies, like, the continued storyline, like, it ended in Rev, so how are they gonna continue the storyline? What do you think?
My theory is a completely new storyline.
A completely new storyline? Yeah. We think it may revolve around, like, around the Mob of the Dead characters,
shoot.
kind of, or anybody like that. Anybody with Mob of the Dead and stuff like that. You want to bring up your theory about it?
Well, this isn't my theory, but there's been a lot of people that I've just talked to, you know, randomly online. And they've always been like, oh, the first map of BO of the next Call of Duty, which will be BO4, is going to be Mob of the Dead Remastered. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so basically what they're saying...
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really expect Tarek to put it as the first map, like a starting map, you know, like Transit, Shadows, and Noct, and Kino. But, I don't really expect them to put it as the first map, but, like, Mob of the Dead Remastered, I would say look forward to that, because, so, it's gonna, there's something's gonna be with Mob of the Dead in there, like, it has to be, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there has to be something involved with Mob of the Dead in this game.
Yeah.
And then we...
Or, you know, they can, like, make Mob of the Dead, but not actual Mob of the Dead like we know it. Maybe change it so, like,
What, like
after
we're playing as...
Origins,
We're
like...
playing as, like, Nikolai and stuff.
Yeah, we're playing as
Yeah.
them, and after all, like in Rev, we figure out it's a loop, just like Mob. So maybe we go there, but this time we do something different, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking about that
I
too,
know.
like what it... Because we all thought we were all like, before Zombies Chronicles came out, everyone was like, oh, it's going to be like, it's going to have like Origins, Moon, fucking Moon, and then, what else did they say? Shangri-La, and, what was it?
Yeah.
And then it was Mob, but then it happened that it was more than what we expected, but what we didn't have is we didn't have Mob, because everybody was like, okay, it's cool, we got all our other maps, but where's Mob at? And a lot of people were really confused why they didn't have Mob in it. And if you think about it, there has to be a reason why they wouldn't put Mob of the Dead into Black Ops 4.
You mean?
Black Ops
What?
3, yeah, Black Ops 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
because of that
there's
reason.
2 reasons.
What's your reasons?
I would save money.
What about? Yeah.
Cause you know, gotta get the voice act like
What'd you say?
the voice actors with the quotes copied.
Mm,
Have to get the quote, like they have to copy the quotes.
or they could just get the quotes and from the
And
other. They could just get the quotes from the old Mob of the Dead.
Well, yeah, but Mob, there's so much, like, so many more quotes that are unique. Like, when Brutus spawns, it's like 5 different quotes for each character.
Yeah, maybe. It might be because they just in Zombies Chronicles they just had the ones with our 4 main characters.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
But
But if you do go off that, then in BO4 maybe they'll have all the other maps.
Yeah,
such as, Call of the Dead, Mob.
Yeah,
Transit.
like,
Transit.
like what if in this new Treyarch game that they put like our old characters to the side a little bit, like not our old characters, but like like our Origins characters, and then what if they bring like they have like Mob of the Dead characters, maybe like Shadows characters or Call of the Dead characters, the people stuff like that, like those kind of characters. And then I don't know if they would bring back Transit characters. I really don't know if they would. But maybe they would do something like that.
Maybe they'll remaster the Transit maps. But since we know what's going to happen in the future because we've already played it, maybe we will, or maybe we will go to the locations as, say, just the Richtofen crew. And we have to do that.
Yeah,
and like a boss battle, thinking the original 4 characters.
That would be kind of boring though, but I don't know. We have a lot of speculations.
I don't know, beautiful.
What I want, I'm not really going to think about what they're going to do. Now I'm trying to think about what we want them to do. Like, what we want them to do is we want them to remaster Mob. To be a perfect game, what they have to do is they have to, I say, pretty much focus on, like, the other character storylines, not our main characters. And maybe what they would do is they would do an Origins on us, and then they would go back, and then they would continue their story somehow, even though it's finished, I guess? I don't know.
Maybe they might break the cycle, Like
yeah.
I was saying before, we figured out love's a cycle.
Yeah, maybe they'll do something to break the cycle since
like maybe this time in Origins, like we don't do Easter egg in Origins that we know in Free Samantha. Maybe this time we do something else.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't really know if they would do that for Black Ops 4. I mean, it'd be a cool idea, but then again, like, I don't know. Just a lot of the theories right now are just going to be about the Mob of the Dead being probably the main aspect of this new COD game, or probably be focused on Mob of the Dead possibly, and probably not really about our main characters. That's what we've been thinking. But we could be wrong. They could put new characters. Like, that's very, very possible, is that Treyarch will just say, well, fuck the old characters, and we'll get a whole set of new characters, like they did with Shadows, And maybe they'll make those new characters tie in. Like, that's one of the really plausible theories.
The thing about the Shadows character is they're only in it for 1 map. So maybe they'll do like
maybe they'll do
the first map and then different characters.
Well, maybe they'll do like a transit on us and have our characters for like almost the entire
have like
thing.
Different characters.
Have like fucking like a new crew, and then do a dead map, since they've done a dead map in all the Black Ops. Have like Mob of the Dead, Shadows of Evil, and Call of the Dead were all dead maps, and then they would have and then they would possibly have a Origins on us. Like, maybe they'll do what they did in BO2, but we don't know. But that's all I really wanted to talk about for now, guys. I guess I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.
Feel this way forever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry.